Hello and welcome back, everybody, to the studio in progress for Sunday update number 2. Super Bowl Sunday, for those of you that enjoy that. We had a good week. We got some big things done, and there's more to come this week. I'm super excited to share with you all. The biggest thing is we have officially Dockerized, I doubt that's the word, or Dockered, our all the Mods 9 servers as well as the StatsX server. And oh boy, was that a journey. I ended up near the end of the week putting an old SSD NVMe in my server computer, migrating all of my servers to that SSD and writing compose files for all of them, doing the auto CurseForge update method. So got my developer API key and got it all going. Oh man, I was nervous. I know some people were interested in the process and wanted to know how I ended up doing it. We streamed messing around with the Docker containers and we weren't successful then. I now know why we weren't. But I didn't stream the final process because it was important. I had to focus. I had to get it done. I was trying to do it within an hour because we were doing it during prime time. We were doing it when everybody's playing. So we had to give it 100% of our attention. We couldn't stream it. But maybe when we go to throw up the Vault Hunters server or the FTB Sky server, we could do a little stream or recorded episode of how I'm doing my Dockers. And if anyone's curious, running them through the Windows Linux subsystem. So the server has Windows on it, but the server machine is Windows, but the servers are running on Linux. Not through Hyper-V, but through WLS. And that was the highlight of the week. I've been trying to learn how to do the Docker containers and been stressing about it for a while because I needed to improve my hosting setup drastically in terms of Dockering them it's not a massive performance increase. It is there. For some reason, they run better on Linux, the servers. But the biggest thing is the management of the servers. And it's a load off my shoulders to have that done. And now I can deploy servers easier. Now that what I'm doing, it won't take me like an hour to get a server properly set up. I have some default compose files that I would just modify the modpack file name and throw it up and the server would be going. So I'm excited for that. We did a bit of streaming on the All the Mods 9 server and starting the StatsX server. We've been playing on the private supporter server, and in the last live stream on that server, we came to a conclusion. And I'm probably going to stream episode 1 today, even though it's technically episode 3, and you'll see what I mean. We've decided we're tired of waiting for All the Mods 9 to fully release. Really want to kick off season 2 of Journey to the Gregstar. In the first Journey to the Gregstar, we ran into the problem that they were just changing the pack too much. And I've been worried about going for the Gregstar because GregTech involves very complicated production lines. And something I don't want to do is spend hours on a production line for the next update to break it. And then I have to spend hours again troubleshooting the production line to get it working again. I don't want to do that. But they seem to be pretty dialed in on the Gregstar. Knock on wood, because I know that I say that and then I'll start and it'll blow up my face. But the original plan was to go for the GregStar, Season 2, Journey to the GregStar, on a single-player world. And it was just during the live stream, it just came up when someone asked, when is the Journey to the GregStar? And I came to the conclusion, you know what, let's use the supporter private server that I host, not like the official All the Mods 9 private servers. Let's use that for Journey to the GregStar. So we're probably going to be starting that today. It'll be titled Episode 1, but we'll have a bit of progress because we've already been playing on the server. And I will upload it both to my All the Mods 9 playlist and a separate Journey to the GregStar playlist. The video will be in 2 playlists. And if for some reason this is the first video you've ever seen of Fallen PumpKing, I stream my Let's Play. I don't record. I hardly edit. I do it live. Screw it, we're doing it live. Because that's just the way I roll. That's what we do around here. Exciting news for this week. As you can see behind me, I got my LEDs working again by getting a new controller. But I actually kind of messed up. For anybody who knows WLED, I got a ESP8266 controller, which is an older version. I wanted the ESP32. The replacement is coming tomorrow. As is, the current lights lag a bit because of the effects I run. The processor can't quite keep up with them. So the stream today will have a bit laggy LEDs. But once we get the new controller on Monday, throw it up, it'll be all good to go. And I had a question regarding that. I have to do a little bit of super basic electronic work to get that up and running. And I was thinking, maybe I'll bring you guys along for the ride, show you how I set up. I'm going to set up the LEDs. Where they are now is going to change. I'm actually going to run them along and across to also light my face with different effects. And I think it's going to be great because I can segment the LED strips, which is awesome. Going to be doing that this week. May record it, throw it up. You know, for anyone who's interested, I'm a tutorial guy. I like teaching stuff. And if anyone wants to see just a little bit of basic soldering, wire cutting, and push connectors, super basic stuff, maybe I'll throw that up for you. Otherwise, this week is Journey to the GregStar, a little bit of StatTech, and then I'm either going to launch the Vault Hunter server or the FTB Skies server this week. I know Mr. Tukinit is interested in the FTB Skies because we were starting a series together for FTB Skies. But unfortunately, due to scheduling conflicts with Mr. Tukinit's real life, we can't continue that series. But we thought it'd still be fun to have a server up for that. And both the Vault Hunter server and the FTB Skies server will be whitelisted. On whitelisting, no, I do need to get an official page in my Discord channel with all the server info. I know that's currently hard to find. Right now you have to do pins to find like server rules and all that information. I think this week I'm going to try to get a Discord channel set up for that. And then I have another exciting backend server project to do, which is using Discord integration to manage the whitelist of my supporters. And the way that's going to work is once I've set up the bot correctly, I'm still working on making sure I do that right. Once I've set up the bot correctly, there'll be channels in the Discord for the individual servers. If you don't have the Discord, Twitch, or YouTube subscriber role in the Discord, you can't even see the channel. But once you can see the channel, meaning you have the role that you are subscribed on Twitch or you're a YouTube member or Discord, you'll be able to run a one-time command to whitelist yourself. So you're going to want to spell your username right. I believe there's admin ways for me to, if someone spells their IGN wrong, I can edit it. But that's exciting. I think that will help automate things. On the note of the public All the Mods 9 server, I still hop on now and then. We did some serious lag hunting. Huge shout out to Big Ol' Donut, Gazardus, and Seer. We really brought the server performance back. Granted, the only thing we can't account for is players that don't have anything force loaded and weren't logged in. So like if that player logs in and the server performance tanks, we'll have to fix that still because there was no way to know what they were loading was lagging the server. But as for what was force loaded on the server, we took a lot of bad crafting jobs out of some AE2 networks, like taking the crafting cards out of the exporters and stuff like that. And I'm going to try to continue to go over how to make a more server efficient AE2 network in terms of patterns and auto crafting. I think that'll be a lot of fun. My cat's telling me I have been talking too long. So, guys, it was a great week. Here's to another good one. Have a wonderful day or night, wherever you may be in the world. And I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.